Kick is the most insane live streaming platform ever.
The whole cartel, suck my dick.
Yo, just stop. Stop. Oh.
Are you?
Hey, what's up?
Stupid people doing terrible things.
Oh, you a bad. You a bad. I say get bitter. I'm from America. What are you doing?
Wait, listen. How old are you? I'm 19.
I'm 16.
You said 18?
Yeah.
You're 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. So, I don't see an issue here.
This platform thrives on controversy and offensive content disguised as free speech. Let's just say it doesn't mix well when you have a platform with lenient rules, terrible moderation for the rules they do have, mixed with people spouting hateful, racist, and homophobic things, people sexually harassing others as a joke, showing disgusting content to your child fans, being a nuisance in public, predators, and much, much, much more. This platform is absolutely disgusting, yet it's one of the biggest live streaming services right now. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how Kick managed to take over the internet, all while cultivating a terrible and unsafe environment of unacceptable and unmoderated content. In December of 2022, Kick was founded by these three men. The founders are also affiliated with the online casino Stake, which Stake in and of itself is controversial due to their practices sponsoring creators to gamble on stream. They also pay celebrities and athletes to gamble on Stake as well, including Drake.
We need to see like at least a 20-30 bag on his balance. Yes! Oh my God! Yes!
Why is Drake on Kick streaming himself gambling? What the fuck? Oh, right, because he was paid $100 million to do so. No, of course he was. That's totally fair. That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, Stake is an entire rabbit hole for another day. But just know that Stake and Kick are connected through the founders, and a lot of people are paid to stream Stake on Kick. The idea of Kick is simple. It's trying to be a competitor to Twitch, which has been the biggest live streaming platform for years and years now. Many platforms have attempted to come at Twitch's crown in the past, such as Mixer, YouTube, Rumble, and now Kick. Their idea was Twitch, but there aren't so many stupid and unclear rules. And I do agree that some of Twitch's rules can be stupid, and there is definitely some favoritism that goes down. There are certain people who receive much bigger bans for much smaller things than other people will get for very serious things. This is a problem with Twitch, so I see where Kick was attempting to go with this. Along with this, Kick offers a phenomenal revenue split to creators. They give 95% of subscription revenue to streamers, compared to Twitch's 50% split. This is great for streamers. They also poached some of Twitch's biggest streamers by offering them crazy deals to come over to the platform. So those are the positives of Kick. They give streamers big deals, great revenue splits, and they want to make a version of Twitch that has better and more clear rules. The problem comes in though with that last one. They didn't make Twitch with better rules. They made Twitch with less rules and shit moderation. While their rules do say things that are not allowed on Kick, those exact same things are often shown on their platform with little to no punishment. For example, if you look at their terms of service, their very first rule is that pornography is not allowed on Kick. Okay, that's good. It shouldn't be allowed on Kick, considering there are a lot of kids on the platform. But a streamer named Adin Ross, who is an entire can of worms, which we'll get to in a minute, he was streaming one night and he decided he was gonna start watching some porn with his chat.
Bro. The fuck do y'all want to watch on here, bro? I don't support the shit. I don't condone it. I don't support it. The fuck do y'all want to watch?
Okay, if you don't support it, why'd you just pull it up like that? Chat, you want me to kill somebody on stream? I don't mess with that murder stuff, but alright. You don't support it, then why the hell would you pull it up? He then closes it and starts to use his brain a little bit and asks, wait, how old are y'all?
Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro?
And people said 12, 10, 14. He then responds, oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Yes, you did. Who else is watching your stupid ass content? I'm sorry, but like, who's watching the stuff that you do other than like children? So despite this being their very first rule in their terms of service, you want to know what the punishment was for this? There wasn't one. He didn't get banned for this. Yeah, no, he was fine. He was golden. He just kept streaming. Dude, you cannot be showing literal porn to children and just be unpunished. Adin Ross is an absolute... this guy's so annoying, dude. The things that he says, that get on my nerves so bad.
The average salary is what, like $100,000?
He's also a big supporter of the alleged human trafficker and misogynist Andrew Tate.
You know, like a year ago was our anniversary when we first met. Look at the YouTube video. A year ago is our anniversary. It's been a year since we've literally been with each other. Well, we've been talking.
So that was your joke?
Adin Ross has also just like literally admitted to scamming his fans.
Chat, by the way, that MILF token I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
He faced many temporary bans on Twitch and eventually a permanent ban, which is when he decided to make the move over to Kick. And Kick is definitely an environment that Adin thrives in, for better or for worse. Scratch that. It's definitely for worse. He gets to do the wildest shit he can think of with basically no repercussion. And Adin Ross is far from the only person doing this on Kick. In fact, I think Adin is like tame compared to some of these other guys. This platform honestly reminds me of Twitter, which over the past few years has absolutely devolved into the most disgusting and unhinged content imaginable. I made a video about Twitter a while back, but my point here is when moderation suddenly goes away, the internet does not regulate itself. In concept, less rules sounds like a good thing, you know? More room for creative freedom, more room for free speech, but in practice, it just evolves into people pushing this freedom to the absolute extreme, doing crazier and crazier shit until the platform is eventually forced to step in. Another example of Kick's terrible moderation would be with the streamer Johnny Somali. Johnny would do IRL streams where he would go out in public and basically just like be an absolute imbecile. In some streams, he would be in Japan and he would just go up to random strangers saying really racist and just fucked up things.
I'm just a troll. I don't give a fuck about what's going on. I'm a negative. Don't do it. Yeah, racism. Racist. Hey, racist. Don't grab nothing. Oh.
Anonymous sent $3.
He was even beat up and arrested multiple times for his actions in Japan on stream.
I'm in the sidewalk. Okay.
Yet he was not banned from Kick. What? Other times he would be IRL streaming in Israel, where he was arrested again for being disrespectful to a female officer.
Oh, you a bad bitch. I swear to God. You a bad bitch. I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God. I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby.
And as an excuse, he said,
I'm from America. What are you doing?
okay, but you're not like in America. And even if you were in America, you can't call a female officer a bitch here either, dude. He was also beaten up on stream multiple times in Israel for messing around, including during a protest. And due to this, he was banned from Kick for a week. He went to a place that is currently in war. Tensions are super high. This is even a sensitive issue in the United States. And he went to the actual place and was fucking with people. That's not the place to fuck with people, Johnny. It's not funny, dude. And despite this, all he gets is a tiny 1-week ban. That's not okay. Fast forward to April and Johnny Somali was permanently banned from Kick. Thank you, Jesus Christ, it took you long enough. He was banned for hate speech after he, oh my God, I don't even know how to describe this. He decided to go to the Wailing Wall in Israel, which is a sacred Jewish place where it's tradition to put slips of paper with prayers on them inside the wall. Well, Johnny decided it would be, I don't know, funny, I guess, to go here and put pictures inside the wall of...
First prayer I'm making is to Adin Ross, the King Jew, the King Operator, the King Cartel of Kick. The second prayer is for the King, my role model. This is who the second prayer is for. Rest in peace. He's still a Jew, and he's still one of us. One more last prayer is for one of my favorite Jews, Harvey Weinstein. I look up to you, and if I was in your position of power, I would do the same thing.
Absolutely disgusting behavior. This is not shock humor. This is just shock. He was also just running around making a mockery of the Jewish religion. This got him detained in Israel again, and thankfully, permanently banned from Kick.
I got banned on Kick for how long? For what did I say to get banned?
How did you do now? Boy, it's like
for the Wailing Wall.
Doesn't want to
it's like for the Wailing Wall. I think it's for the Wailing Wall. Hate speech. Permanently banned.
What?
Permanently banned.
What is permanently banned?
I got permanently banned.
Despite this, though, he is somehow still up on YouTube. I don't know how that's possible. He posted this on YouTube, and it's still up. I don't know how. The case of Johnny Somali shows that Kick is not eager to restrict people doing bad things. They really didn't seem to want to ban him at all, but I'd imagine that they mainly banned him due to the sheer amount of terrible publicity that he gave to Kick. Johnny was consistently violating their guidelines on hate speech and violence, and I'm glad that he was eventually punished for this, but it really should not have taken this long. And as you'll see in this video, this is not a one-time occurrence. Kick is also filled with predators. You see, there's these sites called Monkey and Omi TV, which are basically Omegle ripoffs because that site's dead. So essentially, on these sites, you get connected with a random person to talk to, and you have a conversation with them until one of of you decides to skip and move on to the next person. There are some people who use these platforms to make really funny and creative videos. Unfortunately, they're in the minority. These platforms are also known to be full of predators and creeps. And also, children. Yeah, it's a bad mix. And well, over on Kick, due to these lenient rules, people like to go on these sites and go absolutely ape shit on them. Kick has basically made a place where these predators on these sites can stream themselves doing it and make it their job. One of the YouTubers who makes normal, funny, and actually creative videos on these sites, named Something About Chickens, made a video exposing this Kick streamer named Riot Lol. And this part gets disturbing, so trigger warning, I'll put timestamps here if you want to skip it. So basically, this guy would go onto these sites and he would try to pick up women with his old recycled pickup line. The thing is, though, he wasn't just trying to get these girls' numbers or anything. He was trying to get them to expose themselves, which he would then screenshot and post in his Discord server.
I'm shirtless. Your shirt is on. This is a really tough situation, you know?
He proceeds to cover the screen.
We should get on the same page here, you know? Can I see your Let me see. Damn. Holy sh.
And then the audio goes silent for a few minutes. And then he comes back and does this.
Bang! I get done around here, boys. Is that fire? I'm not gonna lie, that was the baddest girl I've ever bagged.
Some of these women would tell him that they were underage, and he would then just basically convince himself that they were of age, and then continue with the mission.
Wait, listen, how old are you? I'm 19.
Oh, I'm 16.
You said 18?
Yeah.
You're 18, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Alright, so, I don't see an issue here.
And just like before, he proceeds to cover the screen.
It's like, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it looks really hot in your room. Like, you need to, like take anything off, or like...
He tries to play off some of his behavior as dark humor. But there's a difference between dark humor and being a fucking predator. Dark humor is something that's funny. You know, Family Guy, South Park. But dark humor is not sexually manipulating children. I really don't want to go in depth to this guy because it's just super disgusting. If you want to deep dive into this dude's insane depravity, then go watch Something About Chickens video. He did a really good job exposing this guy for the creep he is. But eventually, this guy was also banned on Kick. Thank God. I think a bit more should have happened to him based on his behavior. But also, Jesus, it took you long enough, Kick. He was doing this for months and months. This should not be something that is allowed to happen on their platform. It shouldn't have to be widespread concern for this guy's behavior for them to do something about it. Another example of the depravity that's over on Kick is the streamer that goes by the name Neon. Neon has been making videos since he was a little kid, which I can relate to. I've been making videos since I was like 5 years old. And while I turned out okay, I think anyways, it seems like Neon was a bit too wrapped up in getting views even as a kid. He made a video where he faked his death, which I guess, to be fair, I did make a video where I acted like I was quitting YouTube for likes, but I grew out of that, okay? He didn't grow out of it. Eventually, he came back from the dead, I guess, and he turned himself into whatever the fuck he is today. Neon streams himself doing the most brain rot and just stupid things ever. He constantly acts like he's a tough guy, being super disrespectful to anybody for no reason, because he knows that if he gets beat up, it'll put him on the trending page again.
Hey, look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking. Hey, what size y'all want? Look at his shirt. Ripped all type of stuff, boy.
Side note, a lot of these instances of him getting jumped are definitely staged. But regardless, he's being a nuisance, and Kick has provided a place for him to be an idiot, get in fights, while being rewarded constantly by getting 300,000 followers on Kick. What the f? Even if his content is fake, his audience is no doubt entirely children. There's no possible way that a functioning member of society sits down to watch a Neon stream.
After a long, hard day's work, I love to sit down and drink a Fresca and watch a Neon stream.
Listen, I am smart. You think you're perfect. You're not. You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass too.
And the kids that are watching these are being influenced by this dude, and that's not good. Oh, and Neon is still up on Kick and YouTube, streaming and posting videos regularly. I swear, in every instance where Kick streamers are doing really fucked up things that are certainly, first of all, illegal and also just blatantly against their terms of service, they do not do anything about it until the entire internet is begging them to take action. Whether it's Adin Ross showing literal porn to his child fan base and getting no punishment despite people calling this out relentlessly, or it's Johnny Somali making a mockery of religion and being an absolute nuisance in public, or if it's this absolute creep literally being an alleged child predator, they all had to be complete and utter threats to Kick's brand for them to even consider banning them. If you go to Kick's terms of service, they say, Kick is a rapidly growing live streaming platform that encourages creators to express themselves freely and produce outstanding content suitable for a thoughtful and mature audience. At Kick, we value the importance of constructive dialogue over knee-jerk reactions, often associated with cancel culture. Still, we also firmly recognize that free speech should not be a shield for hate speech. And they also say, occasionally, Kick can get rowdy, reflecting the lively and spontaneous nature of our live streaming community. If you insist on having total control of your environment at all times, you will likely have a tough time on Kick. We believe in fostering an environment where everyone can freely express themselves while respecting others. We're committed to ensuring a safe and enjoyable experience for all. As a new platform, we anticipate changing our guidelines based on your feedback and collective efforts to maintain a respectful, diverse, and dynamic community. So what they're saying is Kick, it can get rowdy, but it's supposed to do that, and it always stays respectful. But as we've seen here today, that's just not true. I wouldn't call the majority of the content that I've seen on Kick staying respectful. There are so many more instances of this depraved, disgusting behavior happening on Kick than I even had time to talk about in this video. I mean, from Jack Doherty's bodyguard beating people up for no reason on stream, people like Just Snags being an absolute creep on Omegle, and even disrespecting the Mexican cartel.
The whole cartel, suck my and I'm going to Mexico next week. Never scared of no Mexican. I'm going to Cabo, all that. Come do something to me, pussy.
Why would you do this? There are many instances of people doing terrible things on Kick. While they literally say they don't fall behind free speech as an excuse for hate speech, this and many of their other rules that they claim to enforce are constantly broken with zero repercussion. And Kick goes on to say that they plan on being profitable over the next few years by increasing advertisements on their site. But in the current state this platform is in, they're not going to get any advertisers on this platform. What company wants to place ads on a guy literally sexually manipulating children, or pulling up porn on stream, or watching the entire fucking Super Bowl? Adin Ross also watched the Super Bowl on stream. You can't do that. I'm worried that this video that I'm making about these situations that is heavily censored might get demonetized. And if that's the case, then how can they expect to get advertisers on their site? Here's what I hope happens with Kick. I hope that they attempt to get advertisers on their site like they said, because if that's the case, then they're definitely going to have to change the way that they operate. They're going to learn that they can't let these things just happen on their site, and they're going to actually have to start moderating things, which would be great. I recommend to anybody watching this video, avoid Kick at all costs, at least in its current state. Now, there are some streamers on there that are just doing their thing, and they're fine, and I get it if you want to watch them. I totally support that, and I understand that they would just, be chasing the bag. They got a huge deal to go over here. Totally respect that. But for the most part, this place is a breeding ground of awful, harmful, and downright gross content, and for the sake of your mental well-being, I don't recommend that you get involved with it. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It would be awesome though. I really want a plaque, okay? Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you next time.